vision of a party rooted in 308 ridings, in active, engaged ridings that give back to their community, that rouse and rally liberals in every single riding. A party built from the grassroots up. That is my vision of a liberal party. I do want to thank all of you for your passion and hard work in rebuilding the party. We're in the midst of something that I think is going to catch the imagination of our fellow citizens, our people. We're in the middle, I think, of the most substantial attempt to renew and reform the party in the recent history of the party. And without the people in this room, we can't do it. I can't do it. It's your work, our work, together. We have started on the road, but we've got a lot of work to do. We're going to have a time where I hope we will pat ourselves on the back. We will engage in self-congratulation, because we've got a lot to be proud about. We've got a lot to feel good about. But we've got to rededicate ourselves to a lot of work which is still not done. Most of all, you know, this isn't about us. The one danger in a Congress is we close in upon ourselves. This is never just about us. This is about our fellow citizens. This is about our country. I've always wanted one image of the party that we turn from being closed in upon ourselves, flip ourselves out, and speak and engage in everything we do with the fellow citizens of this fantastic, this wonderful country, our home and native land, the terre de nos aïeux, Canada. I want to make it clear that we've got to get out to our citizens, tell them what we stand for. We've got to get them to join us and vote for us and help win the next election and win this country back. And that work starts with you. It starts in every city, in every small town. It starts at every farm gate. It starts at every door in the country. In urban regions and rural ones. In regions that are doing well in our country and regions that are falling behind. We've got to work in places where our party is strong, and we've got to work in places where our party will be strong. We've got to work in 308 ridings. 308 ridings. Every single riding in the country. We don't give ground to anybody. We don't concede any riding in the country to anybody. Say this before, but it is the deepest instinct I have about this party. The party that I joined in 1965 when I knocked on doors for Mike Pearson, the party that I went to that great convention, the Trudeau-Turner Convention in 1968, that party was a national institution. We are not an election machine. We are a national institution that inspires our country to greatness and that holds our country together. That is why we're in the ring. And that's why a 308 riding strategy is so important. We need to offer Canadians a liberal choice everywhere. I do not want to be, the polls say we're looking good, but I do not want to be a prime minister whose support is just in Atlantic Canada or in Quebec, in Ontario, and a little scattering in the lower mainland. I want to be the prime minister of rural and urban Canada, of northern Canada, southern Canada, eastern Canada, western Canada. We want to be that great big tent that includes every single Canadian. Every day that you and your members are out in your communities, every conversation you have with a neighbor or a friend or your family, whether they're facing hard times or not, every new liberal that you recruit takes us one step closer to victory. This is not work for someone else. This is not work for your leader. This is work for you, retail, every single person in this room. Our new director, where is he? Rocco, where are you, Rocco? Rocco, there. Rocco's done a wonderful job bringing the tremendous entrepreneurial, galvanizing spirit he brought to heart and stroke to the National Party. And he has a simple plan. It's a great plan. Simplest plan I've ever seen, and the simplest plans are often the best. If every one of us, every liberal, signs up, one friend, one colleague, one neighbor, just one, will instantly double our party in strength. Right? And you can do the math. First you double, and then you quadruple, and then you go 8, 16, 32. Look out, here we come. See, that's how you do it. Isn't that right? There you go. It's simple work, but it involves every single person in the room. Recruit another member of the party. And that way we double the strength of this party. And we also create, let's not duck this one either, we create the financial sinews of war. We create the capacity to win the next election. This is how you do it, one person at a time, one friend, one neighbor at a time. And it's work we can all do because we love this party, we believe in this party, and above all, we love our country. So I've got to get the message right, you've got to get me the members, and then we've got to get the vote out. We've got to get the vote out. You know the challenge that we face. It's a number you all know, and it's the most disturbing number we have to turn around. 800,000 liberals stayed home last time. They didn't go to another party, thank God, but they stayed in their seats. My job, your job, is to get them out and get them into the poll. We need to reach out to these people. We need to get our vote, find our vote, identify our vote. That's why all this stuff we're doing about getting our data improved. We've got to find the liberals. We've got to identify the liberals. We've got to know their emails. We've got to know their phone numbers. We've got to know their addresses. We've got to communicate to them with respect. That's how you get them back in, and I know we can. And we need to, as John so rightly said, we need to throw the doors open to the next generation. Our time of public service is always short. And the great leaders of our past, Mike Pearson is the one who comes most to mind here. They created their succession. Every time we're in this business, we've got to create our succession. Every time you're in your work in the riding association, you ask yourself, who is going to follow me? Who is going to come after? Who do I hand this great tradition of leadership on to? Who is the next one to pick up the torch? And if we don't get the next generation, there won't be a Liberal Party. That's the least of it. There won't be a great candidate. This is the obligation we must shoulder. This is why recruitment of the young. This is why persuading them, as John has always stood, is so important, not only to the future of our party, but the future of our country.